video is very simple. I just want to add on to my last vlog of the entire vlog. Well, the tour that I did. I want to add this video at the end of the tour that I did for the apartment that I had reserved for Atlanta. It was $264 for 2 nights. I won't ever pay that much money again for 2 nights, but see, I had money, so I was like, whatever, forget it. But it was nice. It was very nice to stay in, and I would stay there again. The only problem is, I told you guys I was gonna do a story time, so let me just tell you, I'm gonna just go back in reverse, because when I tell you I was gonna be butthurt if I would have lost this $264. Oh my gosh. So when we first arrived, mind you, the traffic was horrible. My mom was freaking out, panicking, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's a car over here, car over there, like cars were everywhere, and traffic, Atlanta traffic, and then to play with. So we had to deal with that. So we was already like, whew, finally we got here. We're gonna settle in, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up going to the apartment. We found it with the GPS, and it looks like an actual apartment. So I mean, it did on the site as well, but I never did Airbnb or Booking.com or any of that, so I don't know what to do. He said he was gonna give us instructions by the time I got there. Well, I hadn't heard from him. He didn't email me. I didn't get no confirmation in 24 to 48 hours like he said I was gonna get. It was just like really scammy. Tell me the room number or anything. This is it though, because we looked around. It was exactly how it looked online. So we see a leasing office. I said, Mom, let's go pull up to the leasing office. Let's go in there and see what they have to say, because I'm not sure where to go, how we're supposed to do this. So we ended up going to the leasing office. Mind you, I'm excited. I let my mom everything. She said, you want me to come in with you? I was like, you can. I mean, because I had already reserved it. She was like, well, I guess wanted me to be a grown up about it. So I was like, yeah, you can. It don't really matter. I'm glad I did. So we go in, and the door is locked. So I'm pulling it, pushing it, pulling it. Nobody like comes to the door. I'm like, is anybody even in here? I hope like heck somebody in here. It was, my nail appointment was at 4 o'clock, and I think we had got there around 2 something. Yeah, we got there around 2 something. So I still had some time to go to my nail appointment or whatever after like checking in and stuff. Somebody finally comes to the door. It's a black lady. She's like, hi, how are y'all? We're like, hello. And I pulled up the confirmation thing on my phone, the booking confirmation number that I did online. And we're like, we're looking for the room or however we're supposed to check in. We did it for Booking.com. And she said, oh, we don't do anything with Airbnb. We have nothing to do with that. I'm like, dang, I didn't even get my whole thing out, my whole story or whatever, my confirmation stuff out. And she just like, no, we don't do anything. I'm like, okay. And my heart dropped. It wasn't beating. It was just like, wow, okay. So maybe I need to contact this man or something to see where he's at and how he can assist me since they can't help me. She said that it was against the law to have Airbnb or bookings in a leasing. If the thing is leasing or something, she said it's leased for 12 months and it's against the law. They can go to jail for that. And we're just like, whoa. And then Mama looked at me. She said, you know what that means, don't you? I was like, she said, sounds like a scam. And I was like, I was in disappointment. I wish I could have recorded. I was going to ask Mama to record, you know, for my vlog, but something told me to make sure everything's good first. So I would have been glad to have that on camera, because I know my whole mood shifted. Like, what the world? Did people playing with my money? It's already $200 something for 2 nights. Usually my mama get deals for like $70, $60, $80 a night, not $100 and something a night. So I was like bummed out about it. Like, so what do we do now? And she was like, do you have their email, or can you email them? Can you call them, whatever? She was trying to comfort me or whatever to make sure that I can get in contact with these people and tell them what they're telling us. Cause she was gonna make me feel too bad. I know she kept saying it was a scam, and I was like, but it had the exact same picture. She said people can put pictures on the internet and sell things to you, and I mean it's gonna be legit. It's like, dang, she keep making it worse for me. Then she keep having these bad assumptions, and it's just like it getting worse and worse. I'm like, I don't know what to do now. I don't want to pay my mom money to go to another hotel. And then she was like, I said no. And then they had some of the instructions after I had came out the leasing office the second time, because I went there another time. And then this white lady had assisted me, and she was like, "Oh, I love your purse, my popcorn purse." And then she gonna say, "Oh, that's with the Airbnb. We don't do anything with that, man. I apologize. We don't have anything to do with that. You might have to just contact them, blah, 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 blah." So we had to leave again, disappointed. And then I get to the car, and I was like, can we just do it? Like, the man had just sent me the instructions to my cell phone and my email. So it's like, because he said he going to send me the instructions anyways. And it's like the dial pad. You got to press that twice. Then you got to go all up in there. You got to make this right, make this left, take the elevator. Then it's going to be this first floor. And it's going to be the door to the left. Then the instructions how to do the keypad on the actual door to the apartment. So it was just like a lot of instructions, but it wasn't hard. I was able to get through with it. I was able to get on the phone with him. He was able to tell us that it's not a scam. He said that he works for a company, or no, he has a company with this type of stuff, but the people in the leasing office works for him, and he works for somebody. But they work for him because they want to make sure everything is good. They're not supposed to tell me that they can help me with a booking or whatever. I have to contact him. So I guess that's what they were hinting to. But they didn't really make that clear that they're not supposed to talk about it. I guess they weren't supposed to tell me anything about it because they can get in trouble. So, yeah, it was really fishy. But we was able to get through it. After he told that to me, he answered all my questions on the phone. My mom was able to finally like, okay, Nikema, we'll see. And then she was just telling me how she didn't want to go to jail for me. We don't need to go to jail. We don't need to be the two people who in Atlanta that come for a trip and then we have to go to jail because we're staying in somebody's apartment, blah, blah, blah. And she said a lot of stuff that was like making sense, but it was the worst. It was the worst situation that could ever happen. So I'm just like, no. I hope not. It was just a little complicated. I was like relieved when he said that it's not a scam, because I asked him for a refund. He said you don't get refunds after a certain amount of days. I'm just like, wow. So mom was like, if it would have helped, Nikema, you pay for one night, I pay for one night. I'm just like, bruh, I lost $264. I don't want to pay no other hotel. I want to stay at this one. And I think she just finally just gave in. Like she said, if you believe this man, okay. But and she was telling me how they might have cameras in the apartment, so we might need to take a bath and stuff with the light off and do all that stuff. I think that was too much. We made sure there wasn't no cameras in there. Well, I did. I tried to make sure we was good. And she also, I think she was a little scared too. Anything was gonna happen because it was like the beginning kind of spooked us. So at night, I think she took a nap. I was still up until like 2-3 in the morning. No, I had a long day the next day to get ready for my photo shoot. Well, she ends up putting all the furniture and stuff up against the wall, the door and stuff, the balcony part, make sure nobody was gonna come in there and do anything to us. So I mean, Mama, she a very protective mom and stuff. So I appreciate her for that and allowing me to be in there, because at first she was like, we're not staying here. No, I'm like, but I paid my $264. I was like bummed out, y'all. I wanted to cry, but I didn't cry. It was good in the end, and I thank God we was able to stay there and get through it. So y'all just be careful when you go online and you book for these places. Make sure y'all communicate. You ask as many questions as you need to, and yeah, I asked some questions before I even went there, but it's just like, to be better prepared, yeah. Y'all should have a conversation about what to expect. And Mama said he should have told me not to go to the leasing office if that was the case. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. I hope you guys are informed on what, if you do this when you go to Atlanta or anywhere else for booking your Airbnb, blah, blah, blah. Don't go to a leasing office because they don't have nothing to do with it, I guess. So I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure you guys stay tuned to what I have next coming. And I will see you guys later. Peace.